The Stabroek Market Square and its environs, the hub of Georgetown and quite possibly the area that sees the most human and vehicular traffic on a daily basis in the country. This is the center of Guyana's commercial district, with minibus, car parks and water taxis, speedboats, providing links to the East Bank, East Coast, Berbice, West Bank and West Coast of Demerara, Linden, to Mary, and also to interior locations like Mahdia and Lethem. This is where the largest component of people traverse on a given day, and the possibilities for its development and potential for growth are largely untapped. This, coupled with its attraction for violent and petty criminals, touts looking to earn a living from what they see as an opportunity for providing a service, vendors plying their trade in the streets and pavements, and itinerant sellers moving up and down the expanse, has generated a slew of issues that will take a concerted effort to correct. Many complain about the rampant crime, the chaos and congestion, the inability to legally set up shop and garner customers, with sidewalks proliferated with vendors seeking to cash in on the continuous traffic all through the day and night. And still, this area has the potential to become the model for commerce and tourism, with its iconic buildings, vibrant color, and access to a veritable smorgasbord of produce that is available and that comes from every part of Guyana and further afield. The market itself, built in the 17th century, is one of the country's most recognizable edifices and houses stalls that sell every conceivable thing and provide for almost every need. This structure, conceived at a time when we could never have envisaged how the city would evolve, has within its walls the possibility for extensive modernization without destroying its ambience and historic value. The square outside of the market, which currently is utilized as a bus park, can be restructured to more efficiently and comfortably accommodate pedestrian traffic if we rethink the entire complex of spaces and how they might best serve the needs of all the different users for all their varying purposes. And it is these users whose needs must be the major consideration in the replanning of the way these spaces work, if there is to be long-term improvement. There is consensus that most want the area to be cleaner, free from interference, beautiful to look at, and easy and safe to traverse. Is there a possibility that there can be a win-win situation for the vast majority? Introducing the Stabroek Redevelopment Project, rethinking the way we use this area and providing solutions that will provide long-term benefits for the community. We start with the market itself. It is here that our efforts will make some significant changes, but only on the interior of the structure. There'll be a second floor and modern conveniences, elevators for access to the upper floor, wide corridors to lessen congestion, zoning and quotas to ensure that there is not undue repetition of the product offerings, lighting using solar energy and green design to make the facility have a clean carbon footprint. While existing vendors will be given priority in the new spaces, the aim will be to provide entertainment and other modern features to ensure higher traffic and provide revenues for the occupants while doubling its capacity. Next would be the Vendors Mall on Water Street, opposite Republic Bank Limited. This area was developed especially for street vendors, but is grossly underutilized. A walk around reveals many unoccupied stalls, exactly the same as with the Stabroek Bazaar and Donkey City. It is clear that some vendors prefer to sell in the streets, which they find more lucrative. Many street and pavement vendors are stallholders who insist that business is better on the road since they're able to capture the customers first. Perhaps, if no one was allowed to vend in the streets and on the pavements, these stalls would have been occupied and the current situation would never have been created. This vendors mall will be redesigned and reconstructed to allow for another floor, which will also double its capacity. The next space to be re-envisioned will be the current headquarters of the fire service in the constabulary. It is our proposal that the fire service be moved to a more central and suitable location. The whole area, from the transport and harbour Stelling to the area now occupied by the fire service and constabulary, will be made into a multi-zone transportation hub for all the various buses and taxis, which will all enter and exit from within this area on a first-in, first-out basis. The space will be constructed as a modern transportation hub, with offices for traffic wardens, a police outpost, city constabulary, public conveniences, concessionaires offering food, etc. Seating facilities will service all the passengers, including those of the water taxis. The open area east of the Stabroek market will now only accommodate pedestrian traffic and will function as an outdoor semi-park area that can be used for multiple purposes, inclusive of national activities such as Independence and Republic flag raising, National Diwali light-up, Emancipation Day celebrations, Phagwa Holi Festival, and New Year's fireworks celebrations. There will be an enhanced security and traffic warden presence, since this area will once again be the fulcrum of tourist activity. In view of the creation of appropriate space for vendors, vending in the streets will not be allowed. The city police will have direct responsibility for this activity and need to be retrained to ensure that they understand their duties. Roads will be cleared so that the congestion is reduced, and Stabroek will once again become a place where Guyanese and visitors can feel safe. The Stabroek Redevelopment project will transform the area and allow it to realize its true potential. With the advent of oil, the influx of visitors and the development of more businesses, can we allow the heart of our city to remain in this deplorable state? The answer is an emphatic no. The Stabroek Redevelopment project is not only a development of infrastructure, more importantly, it's a development of people. Let us act with courage and will, not tomorrow, but today, to make Stabroek a place we can all be proud of. Say yes to the Stabroek Redevelopment project.